Back over for Boxing UK here with Skye Nicolson, post-fight Jay Opetaia, Thompson. What were your thoughts on that fight there?
I mean, it went the way most people pretty much assumed it was going to go. I think it was a very brave performance from Jordan in a very big step up from his previous opposition. But I think it was a really good opportunity for Skye Opetaia to, I guess, stamp his name globally. People in Australian boxing know who he is, but I think people are going to know who he is globally, and I think it's the start of something very exciting for Skye.
An exciting time in the UK scene. Of course, Christopher Smith was ringside. Would that be a fight you'd be interested in seeing next?
Yeah, I think any of the big names in the division now, but I see Skye probably being the favourite going into him against the best the UK has to offer. So yeah, I think there'll be some exciting fights out there to be made for Skye.
And just to run through the card, of course, Chevron Clark, another cruiserweight in the division under the Matchroom banner. How close do you think he would be to a world title shot potentially with Jay Opetaia?
I mean, Skye's a very, very tricky customer. Both Olympians, both come from a good amateur pedigree, but I think, obviously, I think it was Chev's 8th fight tonight, maybe even 7th or 8th fight. I don't think there's any rush for that fight. Like, with Skye, you're looking at potentially a pound-for-pound name. Maybe not right now, but in the next couple of fights he has, I think you'll start seeing him in pound-for-pound lists. So there's definitely no rush for that fight for Chev, but I think it could be a really big fight down the line. I think Chev's very exciting, and that's definitely a big fight that could be built up.
I'll just touch on another point. In the last 24 hours, Fury USYK was signed for. No date, no venue. How much are you looking forward to that one?
I think it's great for boxing. It's obviously a fight that everybody wants to see. We haven't seen an undisputed heavyweight champion for a long time, so I'm glad that they've got the fight signed, and I'm, of course, like every other boxing fan, looking forward to it.
Who do you think takes that one?
It's one of the ones that it's hard to call. You really don't know until they're in there. I can't see the size difference really being in USYK's favour, but USYK again, it's like Skye. He's a very tricky customer. He's a boxer puncher. He's very, very hard to deal with, but I've never really seen anyone trouble Fury, and he's got such a big size advantage over USYK, so it's very hard to look past Fury to win that one.
Thank you for your time today.